Right, welcome back to the shed. I hope you guys had a lovely Christmas. This is going to be my first video up of 2025, so I'm going to make it a nice short one because I have got a couple of other ones that I'm working on in the background. This is one of them. That will be potentially the next video after this. This one's just going to be a quick and easy one. It's something that we need indoors in the house, so I thought, why not make one? But I'm not just going to make a normal one, I'm going to make it a bit different. So it's one of these. It's a doorstop. So I've made a couple so far, and they're very simple and easy to make. So I thought, why not make a quick little video on it? So I've been quite lucky to be given a bag with some offcuts of oak and stuff in it, and it's all weird bits. It's all bits that I've got made up of several different pieces, and then has a laminate over it, but it is all oak, even the internal parts. And it's a lovely bit of wood. It's made for handrails, for banisters, and knoll posts. I've got some of them pits down here, cappings of stuff and whatever else, but it's all oak, so it's lovely. So I'm going to make them out of this. So it is just something that's out of my head. It's not something that I've sort of thought up too much, put too much effort into it. And I'm going to use this one just as a template. The first one, like I say, I did just freehand it. That's all I done. There was nothing fancy that I was going for. It was just something a bit different. That was all I had in my head. I wanted something a little bit different. Wanted something a little bit of shed creation style. And it's as simple as that. You might not be able to pick that up on the camera. There you go. So like I say, I just freehand drew that before. I've then shaped it a bit on here, so because I've got a better shape on here, that's why I decided to use it as a template. And I'm going to go to the bandsaw and cut it out. Yes, the workshop is still a mess. I've been off over Christmas, obviously the same as everyone else. So that's one of the other challenges coming into the new year, is I want to get the workshop in a tidier state, something that's a bit more organised rather than a bit chaotic, but that's to come. Right, so we have the rough shape of the doorstop from the bandsaw. So I'm going to just do a bit of sanding with my belt sander. I'm going to rig it up in the way that I do a lot of the time. Not the most advisable way to do it, but it's the way I do it. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. So a bit of sanding next. Then I'll go back to the bandsaw and I'll split this in two, and then I'll do a bit more sanding and that should be it. to the bandsaw. Let's go for it. Two little beds. Need some finishing off now. Again, a bit more sanding. Then I'll drill the holes, and then basically done. And it'll be. I'm just gonna give them a coat of my wood wax, like I do with pretty much everything, and that'll be it. Right, next step, now I've got them sanded to the point where I'm happy with, is to drill their eyes out. Let's do that next. Now I've drilled their eyes, I'm going to give it one final little bout on the sander, then just do the last little bit with hand sanding, and that's it done. So them 2 blocks, I managed to get 4 ducks. Got my ducks on in a row here. So now the next step for me to do is just give them a buff. All I'm going to do is give them a good wipe over with my wax, and then I'll leave it for a day or for a couple of hours, depends, because these are not going to be in contact with food or anything, or even any water or anything else. They shouldn't be, at least anyway. They probably will be alright just to give a little bit of a wax, let it sit for an hour or so, and then buff it off. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now I do have a little bit of a crack in this one, which I'm contemplating on putting some glue in and then just setting that back over. But equally, it's not going all the way through, it's only a crack on here just from where there's a knot that's been running through it. But it's not going anywhere, like what I did there. So I think I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm not even going to mess about with that one. But that's them done. So I'll take some pictures. But thanks for joining me again for 2025. And I hope to see more of you. If you could help me grow the channel, it'd be absolutely amazing. There's been a few more that have joined since Christmas, and I am super thankful to all of you. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure that I'm on. Let's see where it takes us. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next one.